Alright, I just finished cutting out those videos again. I'm pretty pleased, actually. I got 3 solid videos out of that one play. And it was only like 35 minutes. But, yeah, we get to enjoy this beautiful landscape for now. Because I have to figure out, or at least remember... Right. I continuously forget random things. Constantly. But I'm going back to Balmora, and I'm gonna talk to Chaos, so that he can give me my next and most lucrative mission to date. At least I believe it is. Unless it's not. There's this one mission that I know for sure. They have to run around and talk to a bunch of people, so it's probably gonna be a multi-episode mission. Even though that last mission was. So, it won't be any different. A lot of the times the videos are not spanned out equally with regards to events. They're more or less packed or completely lacking in substance. But again, I'm pretty confident in what I just shot. I felt that it was more exciting than any of my other videos because I actually did something. I was actually doing stuff instead of just showing you, oh, this is what you do. This is how you gain levels. This is how you make a lot of money. Because that's not the point of the game. There really is no point to the game. The point of the game is to find your own point. And, I don't know, I just find leveling up and gaining money redundant. It doesn't accomplish anything. I mean, you can go to trainers and train up until you're level 50, until all of your major and minor skills are up, and you'll still have so much left to do in the game. You won't even have done anything. The only thing you've done is make the enemies harder because you're a higher level. That's about it. And be faster and have more health, of course, but anyway. Let's talk about the orders. Oh wait, you know what? I wasn't supposed to go to him. I totally forgot what I was doing. I'm bringing the skull back to that orc.
I'm waiting.
And she's gonna tell me about more about the Nerevarine, and then I'll go back to Chaos.
Don't press your luck. Speak quickly.
Oh, I just ran out of water. It's gonna be an issue. Speaking of water, I'm sure you know this. In one of my videos, I take like a 50-second to a minute and a half break, in which I get up and get a drink of water. And I totally meant to cut that out, but I didn't. That's how bad of an editor I am. Anyway, here's your skull, bitch. Now tell me about the Nerevarine cult. Yeah, this is what I've told you. The Nerevar will be reborn to honor ancient promises to the tribes. The prophesized Nerevarine will cast down the false gods of the tribunal temple. Restore the traditional ancestor worship practiced by the Ashlanders and drive all the Outlanders from Morrowind. Yeah. So, the temple and the empire have outlawed the cult? So, that'll tell you something. If anything's outlawed that is just practiced, and it doesn't do any harm, then it's probably against the state. Not to be a cynic, but that usually is the case. Probably nothing. Like, what was he talking about? Probably nothing. Anyway. Here are your orders. Apprentice. Oh yeah. So you get ranked up, and he gives you... Ah. I guess that'll all it gives you for now is a scroll. But there's nothing special. He just tells you what they do. Anyway. Oh, this is the mission I was talking about. You're supposed to go to Vivec concerning the Nerevarine in the 6th house. So you're supposed to see 3 people. So I'll probably do each one of these missions separate. Finding Vivec at the Black Corner Club. Skills also known about the Vivec city's student history. I'm trying to figure out which one to do first, but I guess I don't have to do that right now. Yeah, it's in my journal, so we'll just go to Vivec for now, and not concern what the missions contain. Because I know that there's 3 distinctive missions, one of which is incredibly easy. All you have to do is talk to the guy. The second one you have to dissect the sewers, in a way. And the third is the hardest of them. And I'm going to need some serious backup for that, but I'll leave that till the end because I don't feel like I got the balls right now to do it. Like, it's kind of scary. We'll figure it out as we get there, but I don't want to tell you all about it. Let's just say it involves some sneaking and some flying, neither of which I have. Whoopsies. Whoops. Fuck me. Alright. Foreign quarters. Alright. You'll see Vivec is a number of these giant fortress-like structures. Each one is its own little district. It's set up in a pretty cool way. Each political house that has their own district, and there's a temple district and the foreign affairs district, which I guess is just like newcomers. Welcome. And there's also, you know, merchants who sell stuff. But here's where I'm supposed to go, I think. Oh wait, no. That's part of a different quest, I think.
What's this about?
What's you about? What's you about? Sometimes my English baffles me. Whatever. Doesn't mean anything. Let's see if I can't do this mission pretty quick. It might even do the other one in the same episode. Alright. I'll describe this guy's predicament. Oh, I thought that guy would have. But you come to this bar, and there's this Argonian.
This scent is new.
He's getting harassed by these 3 Dark Elves because, like most other races, Dark Elves are very prejudiced against them.
Ahead.
Shut up and butt out, Outlander. It's the filthy lizard we're talking to, not you. Anyway, I don't know which one of these guys you talk to.
But make it quick.
But you are able to get them off of his back somehow. I don't remember. But I wish to go to my friend's bookstore. Okay, it is this mission. That bookstore I just went to, it's this one. And then some fools are in my way. Okay. You ask him about troublesome fools. It looks like he's part of the Morgatong, or Morag Tong. I guess it's an assassin's guild. It's essentially the Dark Brotherhood. Oh, no it isn't. It's a different one. This is a professional guild. They get paid to kill people, while the Dark Brotherhood worship an evil god. The Night Mother, I think, or something. Anyway. Talk back to these guys. How do I get his disposition up? I'll just bribe him. Okay.
What is this?
So, I guess you just have to get their disposition passed. 60 maybe? And you only have to talk to the ringleader, which is this guy. You don't have to persuade each one of them, which is good because it cuts you a break. I love the way this guy walks. That's something cool about their race. And the Khajiit. I think the Khajiit and these guys use hand-to-hand, but it actually damages your health instead of just damaging your fatigue. So, because they have claws, you know. Yeah, I said to tell you about the Nerevarine cult, but I don't know any of the Six House cult. So, you get notes from them. You must understand the history of the Ashlanders. Nerevar means something very different to the Ashlanders from what it means to Dunmer of the Great Houses. You should also know about the persecution of the Nerevarine and the legacy of the false incarnate. The Nerevarine cult is at the heart of the ancient conflict between the nomadic Ashlanders and the settled Great House Dunmer. Here's a summary for case, but ask your questions and I'll answer in detail. That seems like a lot of information. Yeah, since there have been false prophets, the temple claims these as reasons for disproving the prophecy. Failed incarnates, as they call them. So, and they treat it as heresy. They execute heretics. Yeah. And the Empire doesn't do anything to it. Because the Nerevarine cult is against the Empire. Because they invaded Morrowind, obviously. And that's all you learn from him. And you talk to this guy, and I do believe he gives you a discount for helping out his friend. Well, he's here. Never mind. You just talk to him. I think there's a book that I need to buy eventually here. But I don't remember what it's called. He only has one copy of it too, so shouldn't be too hard to find. Progress of Truth. Yeah. I do believe that's the book.